The Real Hustle team have raised the stakes. They've hit the world's gambling capital, Las Vegas, to pull off their most daring scams yet. On tonight's The Real Hustle Las Vegas, we'll reveal why this poker player believes his mate Brian needs to sharpen up his act.
Just want to be sharp, Brian. I am pretty sharp.
I consider myself a real sharp person. I've been in Vegas for 4 years. I've never been taken once.
Jess uses her charms to hustle this pool player.
I made $20.
And this girl learns that it's not only in casinos where you can lose your money.
Is it over that way? Cash-rich tourists pour into Las Vegas every single day, hoping to make easy money, which is why the city is a magnet for the best con artists in the world. And so, in this series, Paul, Alex and Jess are facing their toughest challenge to date. They're hitting the most security-conscious city in the world to expose to our hidden cameras more notorious cons. All the people in this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams.
Even if you're cheating, taking the cash in a poker game can take hours. But hustlers have found a faster way to get the money.
This is The Big Bluff. Alex, Paul and Jess have hired one of these luxury apartments for a private poker game.
You're looking a little bit peaky. Yeah, I'll probably get a lot worse before the next one. Good luck.
Bye.
Paul will be back later to join in the game. Here come the marks.
Oh, hello. How you doing? You well? Good to see you again.
Good to see you, man.
These guys think they have a chance of winning some big money. They have no idea what's in store for them.
This is Jessie.
Hi.
She'll be serving us drinks, looking after the game and
Anything
everything.
you want, just let me know.
We've got one more person joining us. Oh, there's our other guest. Hey.
Here's Paul, the final player.
You right? Yeah?
Hi.
These are the guys, they'll, you know what?
Alex met this guy in a casino a few days earlier and roped him into bringing some friends along.
Do you want to give me your money, boys?
I wouldn't want to give it to anyone but you. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Each of them is willing to pay $500 to buy into this no-limit poker game.
Thank you.
They think they have a chance of winning over $2,500.
Thank you so much.
Do you want some water?
Jess checks the money and puts it in the cash box for safekeeping. That box now contains $3,500.
There he is.
10 minutes later, the game is in full swing. But Paul is feeling a little under the weather.
This is for you.
How come you're not drinking today?
Jess unloads the dishwasher, but she's not getting clean glasses. She's taking out a duplicate cash box. She hides it under a towel and keeps it close to the original. Everything's in place. Now it's all up to Paul.
Sorry. You alright?
Doesn't look good, man.
Yeah?
It's some hair.
You alright? Have you got, what do you got, chest pain?
Yeah.
What is your left arm?
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely.
Alright, get up a bit. Get up a bit.
Yeah, time out.
Get up. Get up
I'm
a
really
bit.
sorry.
No,
Yeah.
wait, man.
Just get up a bit. You feel like it. Yeah? You alright? Come sit on the sofa.
It just came on.
Just come sit on the sofa. Just come sit on the sofa for a sec.
You want some water? You know what? I got some tablets in the car.
Okay.
Just let me go downstairs.
No. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
You okay?
I want to walk around.
Okay. Want to grab some fresh air?
With everyone concerned about Paul, Jess takes the opportunity to switch the cash boxes. She puts the real one in the ice bucket and replaces it with the duplicate.
You're racing. Your heart's. Do you want to sit down for a second?
I want to walk around. I really want to walk around.
Okay.
Can I get you
Walk
some
around.
water or?
Your heart's racing, you're not an heart attack.
Yeah, if your left arm turns. Alright, look, let's go get your pills. Have you got pills?
I'm going to go downstairs.
Alright, look, we'll go get your pills. We'll go get your pills. As you guys play on, Jess will take care of you. We'll get him his pills.
With Paul on the brink of a heart attack, the boys leave to get his tablets.
We're back in a second, guys.
The thought of all that money has suddenly made Paul feel a lot better.
What you put in the drink?
I just gave him a go. I'm gonna go get some more ice. Do you all want a drink? And I might have one myself. Yeah? Keys are there if you want to pay out. It'll be 5 minutes. The machine's just down there.
Jess walks straight out of the door with $3,500 hidden in the bucket. But how long will it take for the Marks to realise it's a con? Despite the fact that one of their fellow players could be having a heart attack, these guys just get right back to playing the game.
Yeah, man. I was wondering where the three of them are and why she left her. She said she was going to get ice. That's ice at the end of it.
No, the money's in that box.
Jess still hasn't returned, but with their money apparently locked in the cash box, they play on.
I'm gonna need a rebuy too.
Eventually, one of the Marks decides to check the cash box.
What are you worried about?
What are you doing?
Check this case. Oh, this case. I know what I'm doing here.
Relax, Gary. Relax.
That's all that. What the is that?
Monopoly money.
Are you serious?
What the hell is that?
Dude, it's Monopoly money.
Monopoly money. You guys are clowns. You're all taken.
You guys are all dopes.
Where is the cash? Seriously.
You guys are such dopes.
We gave it to her.
What the She's gone.
So wait, how much did they take us from?
Hustle, man.
1, 2, $2,500.
Correct. You're supposed to be sharp, Brian.
This is.
I am pretty sharp.
No, you're not.
How am I not sharp? I know the guy.
So what? No.
But this guy's like, what do you think? He makes all his money ripping people off at $2,500 a time.
Some people make livings.
I just want my money back.
Let me explain something to you. They're gone. Okay? They're friends. Okay? He's not in the hospital.
He's not.
Okay, you guys are.
Trust me, they're gone.
We got taken, okay? It's done.
But I know him. I mean, I've met him many times.
You met him many times. You played poker with some guy, all right? And now you think you know him.
He called me and said, "Can I get some friends?" So
Of course he called you.
used me to set you guys all up.
Yes.
To get $2,500.
Yes. That's a lot of money to make for an hour of work. Oh, I'm ashamed, completely ashamed that I got taken. I mean, I'm from New York. You know, I got street experience. I'm supposed to know, all right, not to get into a situation like this. You know, I consider myself a real sharp person. I've been in Vegas for 4 years. I've never been taken once. Okay? Not once. So I'm just tremendously ashamed.
If you are going to play cards for money, then make sure you only play in regulated games. And if you do want to play in a private game, just make sure you know exactly who you're playing with.
We've seen a fair amount of pickpockets at work, and we've picked a few pockets ourselves. But this next technique just goes to show the extreme lengths some people will go to just to steal other people's stuff.
This is the snip. Vegas's most famous tourist area, the Strip, has numerous walkways that are accessed by escalators. These can get packed, making them a perfect hunting ground for pickpockets and bag thieves. Alex, Jess and Paul are checking out the sights. But of course, they're not looking at the regular tourist sites. They're looking for vulnerable bags and purses. The hustlers decide it's time to move on. But first, Jess needs some directions.
Excuse me, do you know where the Hard Rock Hotel is? Is it over that way?
I think it's that way.
I don't want to walk all the way up and go all the way down and realise it was actually on the other side, so... Right. Do you know if it's far?
Not that far.
Maybe I can walk it or get a taxi.
Taxi, I think.
Taxi? Yeah, because it's a bit dark anyway. Well, thank you.
An escalator ride and a helpful deed later, and all that remains of this girl's bag is the strap.
Okay.
The hustlers split up and head off in different directions. The Mark thinks that the strap has broken and goes back to look for her bag. So how did the hustlers steal it? The hustlers are in position, looking to the rest of the world like regular tourists. But Jess is on the lookout for a suitable mark. This woman is perfect. She has a bag with a long strap that's resting behind her back. Jess gets onto the escalator just in front of her. Followed closely by Alex and Paul, the Mark is trapped. Now Jess needs to distract her attention.
Excuse me, do you know where the Hard Rock Hotel is?
With so much going on, she doesn't notice Alex taking the weight of her bag. Now he's free to cut the straps with his secateurs. With his left hand, he passes it back to Paul, who hides it in his newspaper. This leaves Alex and Jess in the clear, and Paul is far enough away to avoid suspicion.
Well, I went up the escalator and the purse kind of broke. I don't know where it went. I just got up all the way on the top of the elevator and kind of freaked out a little bit. I cannot find my stuff now, and I had my car keys and my house keys, money.
The pickpocket sequence on the escalator requires a little bit of choreography and timing. So we've got Jess at the front blocking the Mark in. Got myself ready with my rather frightening garden shears standing behind the Mark, and Paul's ready behind me with a pass-off. But it all happens because Jess gives that perfect distraction.
Excuse me, do you know where the Hard Rock Hotel is?
And once I take the weight off the bag, then I'm home and dry. I can just cut that off, pass it to Paul, and we're good.
If you're on an escalator or any sort of confined space like a lift and you've got a bag on you, just make sure you carry it in front of you at all times so that you can keep an eye on it and make sure that no one else can get their hands on it.
Coming up later, Jess has a pool cue and she's not afraid to use it as she hustles this unsuspecting pool player.
Well played.
And crooked dice. The hustlers drop by this car park to cheat some money.
Pay up 30-1.
When Vegas was ran by the mob and before regulations were in place, crooked dealers would use any method possible to cheat players and the casino. Even today, dealers still get caught trying to make some fast cash. Welcome to the dealer scams. The hustlers have hired this luxury casino suite to set up a private blackjack game and demonstrate what could happen if Paul was a crooked dealer working on the casino floor. The aim of blackjack is to get your cards to total more than the dealer without exceeding 21. Nobody takes a card. Paul goes over 21, busting his hand, and pays up. That's Jess up $200. Paul deals another hand. Alex decides to double his bet to $350 and is dealt another card. The next player takes another card and busts. Jess sticks with what she's got. Paul busts again with 22 and pays off Alex and Jess. They're making a tidy profit, but of course, it's not just luck.
This is a typical scam. It's called flashing the hole card. So as I'm dealing to other players at the table, I have a player sitting here who's my partner. So I want to flash to him this card before it goes underneath here. So what I do is I take it as I just press up with the finger. It wobbles the card just a little bit so he can see exactly what that card is.
2 clubs.
Exactly. Now he can see that in the second it takes to place it underneath. Now, in some places, they vary the procedure. This first card is dealt face down and isn't turned face up until after all the cards are dealt. So in this case, Alex might sit over here. And when he's over there, it's exactly the same thing. As I flip this over, I just lift it high enough for him to see that index. And then it's placed underneath like this. And he gets all the information he needs to play his hand the best way he can.
So Jess is sat to Paul's right and Alex to his left. In real time, the flash to Jess was that quick. It only takes a second. She sees this 3 and plays her hand accordingly. And when the card is flashed to Alex, he spots it just as quickly and doubles his bet, knowing he's odds on for a wallet-busting win. In Vegas, people will bet on anything, and so Jess has come to this bar looking for someone to steal some cash from. This is the pool bet puzzle.
Nice.
She's found a mark.
Ooh. I now need to go for the 3. Oh, the blue one there?
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
I think that one. I hit it.
All right.
Oh no. Nice. Oh no! That was low. I nearly had you.
Jess loses, but that doesn't matter.
Well, listen, that took quite a while. I don't really want to play another game. So shall I make it a bit more interesting?
Okay.
Okay. The challenge is to pot the green ball using the cue ball, but you can't remove the triangle.
I can't move the triangle.
Have you got any money on you?
I do.
Put $10 on it?
Okay, alright.
There you go. Off you go.
I gotta think about this for a while.
You haven't got time to think.
Okay. Maybe down $10 on this one, I can tell.
He's not confident.
Good try.
Jess carefully arranges the triangle.
Same rules.
Gives the cue a lucky rub. And sinks the green.
Well played. Well played.
I made 20 bucks.
Jess positions the triangle so the point is facing the pocket and then shoots the cue ball at the centre of the triangle. The weight of the cue ball knocks the triangle into the pocket along with the green ball.
Do you want to do double or nothing?
Okay, yeah.
You got another 10?
Yeah, I do.
This is like shooting goldfish in a barrel.
There you go. You have to pot the purple and the blue ball in these 2 pockets in 1 shot. Okay?
So to recap, the mark has 1 shot to pot the 2 balls in the middle pockets.
I'm just gonna move my money.
I'll take it.
Okay, you take my money.
I'll keep it safe.
Alright. See what happens?
Let's see what he's got.
Well, you did pot 1 ball.
Yeah, I saw one.
The wrong one.
Alright, see what we got.
Yeah?
Time for Jess to show him how it's done.
Okay. Ready?
I am ready. Yeah.
What Jess never actually said was that the mark had to use the cue ball. Her technique is a crafty karate chop with her cue that sends the 2 balls straight into the middle pockets.
What can you buy for $40 round here?
A lot of stuff.
Dice games have been played in the streets long before they were played in casinos. But when you play in a casino, the house has a mathematical advantage. If you play in the streets, you don't stand a chance.
This is Street Dice. The hustlers roll into this seedy Vegas car park. Their aim? To separate some unsuspecting passers-by from their money.
See you later.
Alex and Jess will return shortly. But first, Paul needs to find a mark.
That's your ride coming in? The Corvette? You guys interested in a little action? You gamble?
Yeah.
Want to play some dice?
What's that?
Dice tub.
Paul shows them his homemade dice tub. He's going to use it to hustle a street craps game. Craps is a game where players bet on the outcome of a pair of dice.
What's your name?
Richard.
Richard. They call you Dick?
Sure.
How you doing, man? I'm Rob. How you doing? You guys know how to play?
Shark there, what?
Absolutely. I'm going to take every penny you got. You can take all mine if you get the chance.
Of course they're not going to get the chance, because in this game, they'll need more than luck on their side.
Go for it, Dick. Go. Throw them in. They're not loaded. You can keep them after.
You'll be all right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll break in any loss.
The mark slaps $10 down, and it's game on. With the guys hooked, it's time for Lovebirds Alex and Jess to play their role.
There it is. You guys want to play?
No.
Come on. Play a little dice. Come on, shoot them up. Looking for a 6.
The mark has bet on the combined total of the two dice, and on this throw he needs 6.
7 out, 7 out.
He throws a 7 and loses, so Paul pockets his $10.
You want to come in? Come on.
What is it? What are you playing?
It's crapped.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What?
Where are you guys from?
We're from London.
Okay.
Sensing some easy money to be made, the marks try to entice the naive British holidaymakers to play.
Playing the casino anyway.
Bet $10. You guys want to cover his bet?
Yep.
So the guys must now match Alex's $10 bet as they go head to head.
What do you want to throw?
Well, you want to throw a 7 or 11 right now.
Right.
If the dice total 7 or 11 on Alex's first throw, he wins all the money.
What'd you make?
There's 7, yeah.
7.
Doing his bit for transatlantic relations, the mark applauds Alex's win. But this isn't just beginner's luck. He's happy for Alex to take his $10, but will he still be smiling when the stakes are raised?
10?
100?
No.
This time a 7 or 11 would win Alex $100.
It'll hit the backboard. 11.
11.
It's yours.
Sweet!
It's yours.
Very nice.
Surprise, surprise. He's only gone and landed an 11.
One again. All right.
On what? All right. What do you like? 200. Here it is.
With more than just luck on his side, Alex is keen to up the ante.
Sometimes.
Confident that the rookie's winning streak can't continue, the marks match his $200. Alex still needs a 7 or 11 to take the lot.
7. I love it.
It's a modern-day miracle.
Right out of the gate.
All right, you guys can go.
The marks look on in disbelief. Alex has now relieved him of over $300 with only 3 rolls of the dice. They each bet another $200.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
9.
That's not so good.
Again, it's yours. Make a 7. It's all theirs.
So now it's a 9 to win and a 7 to lose.
7 out.
Alex's winning run is over.
That's yours. Well done, guys. Well done. All right.
But even though he's lost, this is the moment that the whole scam has been building up to. Paul can now take control of the dice and really have some fun. So Alex and the marks are now playing together against Paul. They'll split any wins or losses.
Double 6 is 10, 30 to 1, right?
Paul proposes a $10 side bet that he can throw a double 6 and offers odds of 30 to 1. That would net him $150 from the marks and the same from Alex. He's got more chance of winning a beauty contest.
Here we go.
Oh,
sixes!
Man alive.
30 to 1.
His first throw and he lands double sixes. In seconds, he's taken $150 from the marks.
I'm going to keep betting it. That's 30 to 1. That's $300 if you want to go for it.
Paul offers the same bet.
He's not going to hit sixes again.
Believing that lightning can't strike twice, the guys try and claw back some money.
Oh, yeah. I may be from England, but I'm paying attention.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll send you home, don't you worry. Sixes, that's like that.
Man. No way!
Wait, no wonder he's pulling that ridiculous face. He's yet another 150 down. And if that's smart, imagine how he'd feel knowing that Alex hadn't actually lost any cash. He and Paul have simply been moving money between themselves.
You know what? The cops are around there. Let's break it up.
Paul makes an excuse to close down the game.
Thank you,
welcome. Have a nice day, guys.
Thank you. We just took all their money.
In the space of 10 minutes, the hustlers have made over $400. Not a bad hourly rate. But what's their secret?
This particular board is modelled on a genuine article that has been cheating people for decades and made thousands and thousands of dollars. What we have here is we have a sheet that's being stretched across this part of the board so you can bounce things off of here. This is a casino style edging for bouncing the dice off of. We've got a surface which is predictable. In other words, it's not like a bouncy craps table. This is an arena that we've practiced in a great deal, so we can predict how the dice are going to behave in a certain way. So let's say we were to pick up the dice in a certain way so that we knew that the sixes were up and throw them against the sheet and into the tub. It seems very fair because the dice are bouncing, but we can control anything we like at all. There's two sixes.
So the dice are thrown against the sheet in such a way that they only spin on a horizontal axis. When the dice land, the surface absorbs the bounce, so they don't tumble over. The dice can also be controlled when bounced off the corners of the box by sliding them across the surface so they don't roll.
Throwing a controlled shot in a casino environment is next to impossible, but the street craps game is completely different. It is absolutely possible to throw a controlled shot and hold up one or more dice. So, while you aren't likely to run into one of those games, if you do see one and you do decide to play, you should understand that controlled shots are very real and very dangerous.
And don't forget, wherever you are, be wary, because hustlers are everywhere.
What do you think? He makes all his money ripping people off at $500 a time.
This is how people make livings.
And remember, if it sounds too good to be true,
He's not going to hit sixes again.
it probably is. For more information on the making of The Real Hustle Las Vegas, visit the BBC Three website.
Our really rather special drama season continues here on BBC Three with another of our brand new one-off dramas. Being Human is next.